I do not remember where I was. Or what I was doing. Oh, wrong side. This is gonna take a little bit of adjusting. It's been too damn long. Hasn't been like that long, but it's long enough for me to be like, oh god, what was I doing again? That's probably what sucks the most. Can I wonder. Nope. Okay, so I remember I stroked a man's ego over here and sliced open a... What? Wait, who am I feeding here? Oh, wabbits, okay. Well, it'd probably be this, right? And then I helped old lady get her sake farm, or mill, excuse me, going. But that led to the rocks being sliced open anyway, so, I mean... I think I'm on the right track here. Oh, boy. Ah, productive day today. All good. In the hood. We shall see. Trying to... Hey! How neat is that? So, I mean, I guess we just continue on from here. Let's see. Do some shopping just real quick. Just in case. Okay. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. Huh? You probably know this already, Ammy, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. Ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. Better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down left trigger. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. Oh, that's neat. Alright. That's the first guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters far and wide, are known as cursed zones. Never seen one this big. So with all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. The tree's an offshoot of Sakia. Jesus Christ. It protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. How the heck would we do that anyway? Oh, God! Alright. Success. Hannah Valley. They just got that lying around. What the? Yo. Exactly. There we go. I need to remember my controls here. I thought I remember there was something else. Kamiki Village. Statue. Has everyone here turned to stone? They must have been struck by some terrible curse. So, them is rid this cursed zone of evil. Well, alright. Maybe I just, Whoops. There we go. Kind of gone a little bit smoother, but sure. Oh, hang on. Nameless man's house. A long line of men who protected Hannah Valley live here. Alright. He seems to be having a good time. What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. And a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. You see, one of my good friends is actually getting, making use of his Christmas gifts. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished when this cursed zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I wanted is to live with nature in peace, man. Now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. Towards Kamiki, got it. Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hannah Valley. Site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. Oh! I think gardeners would be flocking there for it. Actually, not long ago, some Susanoo guy went marching in there. It's weird, normally he runs away at the sight of monsters, and he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. It's bad karma, man. Could be attacked if he went in. Noted. Well... which way was it again? I guess it's there? Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Alrighty. Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger, increases godhood by 1 level. Okay. Maybe that's why I need the orb or whatever it was over here. Well, I could have gone a little bit more smoothly. Oh, that's not bad. Hey! Or not, huh? Here are the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? It's the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. Can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. Alright. Working on it. In that case, let me see here. I'm a little confused on some of these items. Just a hair. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ammy. You got it. Oh, God! It just threw some fruit at us. Try to hit its fruit back at it. Draw one quick stroke to hit the fruit. Okie doke. Stun it with its own fruit. Let's pass on by this creepy old tree while we can. Where am I looking? Just sneak on by here. Well, this ought to turn out well. Oh, it's a new enemy. With a taiko drum. I need to... Oh. Okay. What I need to find is... I could have sworn there was like a dodge or something. Ah, alright. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, mutt. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. How fucking dare you speak to her that way? At this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. Good. I mean, to train. Now, Scoot, be off with you. Strange. I know there's a way through around here somewhere. I told you, be off with you. Well, alright, let's see. With that wall painting, it said that a crystal sphere that makes trees grows in shrines somewhere around here. Based on your painting here, I'd say, based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. So something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? Indeed. There we go. Where did he go? Oof. Oh, in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. I mean, now I could go train. Alright, well. Let me make sure here. Let's see. Well, I guess it's just as simple as that, huh? Huh. Interesting. Toggle distant camera. Okay, so that's what I ended up making there. Cool. So, something I am just now realizing. Let's see if this is actually a thing. No. It's a thicker line is what it is. I see. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? Cherry Cascade. See anything remotely like a sacred tree around here? Well, we'll figure it out. With this tiny sapling. I smell a faint scent like Sakuya is coming from this sapling. Alright, before we go that way, just want some, Aha. Bet something will happen if we can just... If we can just get this right. This room's hiding some kind of secret. This puddle looks pretty chintzy for what's supposed to be a granite altar. What the hell does chintzy mean? There's something on here. Let me see. So, I gotta bring something back over here is what it is. Getting the biscuits in. What now? You foul beast! How'd you get in here? Foul beast? He's a bear! You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Now talk. My blade thirsts for battle. I can't wait to see how this goes up. Susano style. Susano! Su! What the? Oh, great. So I gotta stroke his ego again. Zano style. Exploding implosion! Wake up, Totoro. He's doing all the laughing for me. That'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Anyway. Rest in peace, foul beast. Great warrior Susano condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Fucking tool. He's still sleeping like a, well, the bear. What a snore. Makes Susano sound like a kitten's purr. The sphere is filled with leaves. The sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something. Yep. I know exactly where it needs to be taken, too. Still working. Oops. Whoops. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Right over yonder. There we are. Just really getting it. Spent a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. This was that spear in the wall painting. All that's left is... but the spear here is magic or something. Nice. Is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. What the? Turn out the lights. Oh, it's another constellation, Ammy. Oh, it looks like you need a little more than just one star. Oh. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. This another bear? Oh no, it's a monkey. I think. Yeah, it's a monkey. Me. Amaterasu. The origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. I'm not mad at all. I was just having the best sleep of my life. Humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakagami, one of the triumvirate... God, that was triumvirate. I haven't used that word in God knows how long. Of flora gods, known as the Hanagami. My brother and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques, known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. One of the gods of flora. Apparently the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom. Ah, there we go. Drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered guardian saplings blossom too. Hey, how about that? Cute. Pretty. Very pretty. She's got her time in right there. That's cool. Wow. Look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakio wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley's supposed to look like. Seems Sakia's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. Not sure how weak the gods have become recently. But it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ammy! How about that withered guardian? Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. By bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? I mean, I don't know if we should go that far. Might be a little much. Oi! Ooh! Dog had a bazooka for a drum. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Well, these are herbivores, right? Are they carnivores? Fish? That's unexpected. I know some boars are omnivores. Because we got hogs down here that are just so freaking destructive. Oh, this is a gorgeous game. It's, oh, shit, that's right. I just remembered, too. This is probably going to be on the back burner after this week, too. I forgot it's January. I gotta move on to bad games after this. The creepy old tree just won't give up. Got an idea. Maybe you can hit its fruit right back at it, and while it's stunned, you can use Bloom to rid of the evil. Very nice. I like it. So what's going on here? Well, Ammy, hold on. Hunter Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Spill it with your brush, and Bloom will take care of it. So... what? There we go. Green sprout chips. Sure, why not? Using the green sprout technique, poke holes in the ground with dots. Here comes a seed, and trees sprout for... aw! Confounding foes. The life force this vegetation emits is the bane of evil. Huh. This looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd normally be worth a fortune, but... well, the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. If you ever want to read it, just press the fan menu. It may sound rather preachy, but that's kind of why, unfortunately, I'm not that it's bad or anything, but I am like, okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Like, I'm enjoying the gameplay a lot. Let's see, what if I... that's so cool. All right. All right. I want to know what the seeds are like in combat. Let's see, can I not? Interesting. Probably nothing over there. Digging tips. Scroll. Okay. Travel guide. Digging tips. To dig holes. Someone has a great act has great depth. Spots that appear empty may emit light in the darkness. Find great treasures. That is not the only advantage of digging holes. You may notice a green glow in areas with lush vegetation. Brush to rejuvenate these clovers. So, hang on. Let me see. It's not the a green glow in areas with lush vegetation. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that then. Oops. Hang on. They sound their mighty drums. Tell us to lure them from the ground and strike from behind. Though riddled with disease, they are often portrayed whimsically. These stories are meant to make them seem less threatening. Ah! Okay, I see. So it's pretty obvious then. Monkey. More seeds. I already know one bad game I'm going to be playing this month. I'm actually really excited to be able to play it. I need to see what else potentially... I need to keep a better list. I need to update my list is what I gotta do. Try to see what it is I'm going to be playing all together for this month. Aha! Okay, cool. It's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ammy, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay, then. If you ever forget what to do next, press open the fan and take a look at the logbook. Hey, Ammy, what about that withered guardian? I bet you can revive it too. Yep. What info you have in your furry little head? Just stick up info the way I just showed you. You'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Just things first. Okay. And what's your story? Looks like the river suddenly cleared up. Did see Susano whizzing past here a little while ago. Surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Well, that's nice that he's actually got some sense in that. I've seen the river looking so healthy. That magical crystal ball must be working its mojo. Must be. Okay. give it another go. Aha! Hey! What's up, Shen? Hello! Welcome to Butamus time. Hydra Goober, try my best. Ah! Thank you much, my friend. I might need to bump up the boldness on that. Looks like it's a little hard to see. Mayhaps. What's up, my man? How you doing? Hope everything is dandy, swollen well, as is tradition. It's a little hard to make out. Yeah, okay, so let me make that change there. I'm trying to make like little adjustments as I can here. That'd be better. There's like a hard upset right there, but I mean, that would be good. I'd say that's not bad. Doing good. Been playing modded Balatro and a couple of the games. I know the proper way to pronounce this as Balatro or Balatro, but everybody's way too committed, myself included. It's just fucking weird. I didn't mean to do that. It just kind of happened. I was gonna mention something and I forgot what the hell I was gonna mention. I think I saw you ended up playing Balatro a few times. God, that game was too damn good. One of the games that I'm like probably about halfway through. Kind of give a frame of where I am right now. I'm halfway through. I'm assuming I am Metaphor Refantatio, which I'm loving a lot so far. But I'm putting that on the back burner for the moment for a couple things. One being that Indiana Jones is out. I've been just kind of like busting through that, trying to at least get as much of that done as I can. On the off time, whenever I'm not actually on the big screen or anything like that, I got through Mouthwashing was another one. Highly recommend that one. That one ended up being a lot better than I was expecting. Aesthetically, it looked really, really pleasing for me, but I was also a little concerned as to what was going to happen with it. Oh god, it was good. And then the other one was 1000 Times Resist. That game has, like, big time has its hooks into me. Like, I've had to refrain multiple times from actually, like, going into forums. I'm only so far into the game. I think I like chapter 3 or 4. And multiple times I have had to, like, stop myself from actually going into forums and going like, oh, but what does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? Because I'm like, they might explain it. You don't know. Like, it's not for the fact of, like, that it doesn't explain and it's frustrating or anything like that. No, it's like it doesn't necessarily explain entirely, and it's very intriguing for it. Very mysterious of sorts. So, I'm trying to, like, hold myself back from actually, like, looking up, what does it mean? But what is this? Did I understand this correctly? You know, things like that. That's what it's like on my end, for sure. What are the other games that you are playing right now, then? Aside from Balatro, of course. Rest of the zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back. And just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. Keep on dispelling the evil curse like this. I cannot make this go any faster. I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Hey, that's Sakia's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling. We can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kind of on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinshu Field first? We got 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good, especially for a pupper, yes, of course. She's a good pupper. Fleeing battle. Sure, I'll take a look at that. Shinshu Field. And then gotta go back to her tree. Demon's grudges may take form as what is known as a demon scroll. Physically contacting these scrolls draws you into a demonic realm. Oh yeah. That text is a lot better. B3313? B3313. Let's say that. Making some more progress than that. Went from 20 stars to 55. I'm not sure if I've ever heard of that. Still working on Kill the Justice League and working through Pokemon Alter Red as well. Scrambling the types of Fire Red and creating whole new Pokemon designs to match new types. Interesting. Altered. I just picked up on that. I just read it. How are you enjoying all of those then? And I guess could you explain what B3313 is? I might have heard of it. Outer battle in desperate affairs, all you may wish to avoid. If you can find a crack in the demonic realm, you can attack it, breach the border, and make your escape. Ah, interesting. What do we got over here? Whoa. What's up with this old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power. I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, we can't just ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? Do we go through it or what? Sure. On. Alrighty. I'd say that worked out well. Bunnies! I don't know if I have feed for them though. So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster lairs. There's such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve making things like that. Staring them down, what the buddies are pushing me around, god damn it. A little sun god around. Look at him go! Yeah, I don't have any. These guys definitely are. Well, that's actually really cool. Okay, I think I'm picking up on all this. I'm understanding. Ooh. B3313 is a Super Mario 64. Oh, yeah! You have told me about that. Damn, I completely forgot about that. Oh, hang on. Oh, I had the right feed after all. This is where iceberg type posts, especially that every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized. Rumors, it's liminal, baffling, nearly impossible to navigate unless you know the cues and turns Mario's. It's been likened to Humaniki and Tuki. Huh. If there was a sequel to Humaniki, then I must have missed that. That's another game I'm going to play through. I know that would make Imp really, really happy to hear about that. Interesting. Very interesting. This guy's training. Oh, what's going on? Ida of the Dongan Express never trips up. I've fallen, and I can't get up. Use your life alert. This is your Ida. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. He's determined. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke. Darn it, I knew I should have bought a traveler's charm. Hey, Pooch! I guess so, yes. Oh, yes. Feels so light. My body feels as light as a feather. Thank goodness, Pooch, you saved me. Can't hang about. Gotta catch up on my deliveries. Look at... Oh my god, look at him go! Runs more like a dog than Ammy does. Hello, this statue's face. They have the same blank expression as you. Sure all fired up, Ammy. You really think that hard of head of yours is gonna bust this wall down? Maybe. You don't really know. Being breeze coming through it. It might be worthwhile to knock this wall down, and somehow, some way. We'll figure it out. That was such a pretty game. Good way to kill an hour or so. For some reason that threw me off. At a time before your brain starts to leak out your ears, I can't recommend this hack enough. That's gotta be one of those for like that I gotta think about for January, because I'm starting fresh with that stuff next week. I gotta potentially think about like maybe some ROM hacks or something like that. Maybe it'd be interesting. Oh god, I'm out. Sweet. Book of Mario, thousands of doors. Intriguing. Ah. Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that one. Is that a Mario 64 one or Paper Mario by chance? And this man's kiln. It's a big old kiln for firing pottery. Because somebody works here. They're gonna make some sweet pottery in a kiln like this. Got a lot of yen here. Okay, I think I just gave this guy his kiln back. I think. Look at him go! Oh, wait, coming through! I got a mountain load of letters to deliver. Good man. I don't think anyone's been here in years. It's in pretty bad shape. I feel kind of sorry for it. Why don't you leave an offering? How? It's one of those we translated a bunch and then back into English hacks of Paper Mario the 1000-Year Tour. Intriguing. There's multiple. Ooh. No, Ammy, you shouldn't. Okay, I was gonna say, you shouldn't be able to dig through that. Come on. Dang, how did he get there? It's impressive. I don't know whether B3313 would be better suited for January or Month of Inferno. Well, that's a interesting little combination then, if that's the case. Could be for both. I mean, like, I'm down to play busted horror games if so. Make sure here. Okay, now. Nope, I tried. Ah, excuse me. Ah. Bringing the world back to life. Oh. Huh? What a pretentious sign. Ammy, this here's a dojo. It's where people come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. But who knows if they'll train you here. Maybe if you're good, Wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. Seeds. Pigs want seeds. I have to keep that in mind. Like, you just about pick things out, but it's not right. Something kind of like the rise of liminal horror, somewhat. Oh. Not quite. But, before I go down there... Ah. What have we here? It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onigiri-sensei. Nice. And this is my dojo. Mr. Onigiri-sensei. What business could a wolf like yourself have a dojo like this? Certainly, you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Yes. I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very much like to while away the hours of play with you, but I'm afraid that this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. Unless you can cover the training fee. Oh. There we go. I'll be a monkey's uncle. You got the cash, have you? Who would have thought a wolf would be walking around with a wallet? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish and let you enroll in my dojo. Oh. Just... Okay. Did not expect that. That's... impressive, actually. I didn't even think about looking at his head like that. That's actually really disturbing. Mentally prepare to handle the ultimate challenge. Step inside to test your might. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice a fleet-foot god technique. These tips to heart and remember them as we train. Okay, so now... well, you can quickly bound out of the way of incoming attacks. You will move in the direction you push the left stick. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. Away from impending danger. Okay, yes. Forget what it means to be a warrior. It can only be mastered by the best. It is not something to be learned. You must have the innate ability. Train until your muscles ache, then train some more. Okay, so... looking at this time, remember what I say. So, let me just see. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following a jump. So... it's just saying that I can... okay. I see. Not enough, eh? Gaining experience as a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. Is he back to his old curmudgeon weird self? He is. That's fucking weird. Alright, well... you're still here, my lupine pupil. You need to delve further than fighting arts, yes? Head to your standard reflector attack, yes please. So you can choose to try your hand at the fighting arts. I suppose I have no choice. Please let me see this. Incredible. Just fucking incredible. Form wins reflector technique that you said to hard, retrain. It's gonna make short work of enemies and looks good too. Your body as well as your mind, on guard. You got it. Cool. Not bad. Keep it up. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. How dare you? Alright, I'm good. Get out. No? There we go. I don't think I have any seeds. Oh, I do! Nice. It plays up how empty the castle can feel at times, and then there's all sorts of alternate versions of familiar levels too. If you like Human Nikki, I recommend giving it a go. If you're on the stream, I'll huck some links your way. Appreciate that, man. I need to give Human Nikki another shot. It was during one of those times that I just was not understanding what the hell I was playing. And on top of it, I was getting kind of frustrated with it, unfortunately. But I need to give it another go now that I know, like, what to expect. It's one of those that, like, I don't know if I would necessarily call it horror, but it definitely makes you feel uncomfortable. There's somebody by the tree. What am I doing here? Oh, yes. I took shelter under this guardian sapling. When I heard that terrifying sound before a monster growling, well, this is perfect. It's fate. I set up shop here. When you're sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh, yes. I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It'll be a cinch with your nose. If you snip out any nice bowls or dishes lying about, don't just leave them to rot away. Bring them to me, would you? Turn up any treasures that are worth a bit, I'll pay you. Dad, you should just sell it. What are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? I can do plenty with pots and dishes. But you think just because I have no opposable thumbs, I got no fucking use in life? Shut the fuck up. Stop bouncing. Human Nikki is one of those games that almost feels like it doesn't want you to play it. Yeah, and it just... Like I said, that was a few years ago to the point that I was just like, again, getting kind of frustrated with it. Now that I know, I'd rather give it another go. Have you got some things for me? Sure, why not? I don't think I have anything, yeah. Boy! Alright, fine. Alright, let's see. What to do? Oh, wrong button. So there's multiple things I can go to do. There we go. No reason other than I am nosy and curious. Dante, do you prefer Mayo or Miracle Whip? Probably Miracle Whip. If I really had to think about it, like if I had to make a choice between the two, I just like the tangy sort of flavor. I don't have anything wrong with mayo. I think mayo is great, but I mean, I don't know. The correct choice. A lot of people would disagree with you. Lots of people. Though I don't use any of that stuff. I actually use probably the only person in this fucking universe who actually uses Kraft sandwich spread. I love that shit. Oops. which is basically Miracle Whip. I can almost never find it, but when I do... I don't know anybody who ends up actually making that. It's like Miracle Whip, but they have, like, relish in it as well. And I think it's just so fucking good. Especially whenever you use it for, like, deviled eggs. I used to say the fairy of the forest long ago. It could be destroyed with a powerful explosion. Boom! And fall apart like a cheap souvenir. I guess, I don't know. Oops. Again, wrong button. Stray bead. Okay. Actually, wasn't. I didn't mean to jump there. Just kind of happened. They purify themselves here before visiting the moon cave. Okay. It is generally better, but I can only find it every now and then, so I just default to Miracle Whip instead. Intriguing. There is, like, lines of it. Like a section of it. Whenever I look for, you know, look for spreads or anything like that. There's, of course, mayo, mustard, all that stuff. And then there's, like, maybe, like, 3 whole rows of sandwich spread. Just untouched. Except for me. I'm the only one who ends up getting that stuff. A most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Apparently this wolf is very widely known as an errand runner. Interesting. Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave, but it's completely disappeared, vanished in thin air. The shrine's the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. How's Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon a bit? Oh, so that's where this is. His name was... No, I'll be cursed if I say it. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened at the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the Tao Master Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. There's been monsters haunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is they're doing. Maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I already prepared a wanted list for them. Okay. Intriguing. So I marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. You'll put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf. I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. The gods protect you always. Sweet job for us. Let's keep up this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. We're going to run into them whether we like it or not, so we might as well collect the reward too. Seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. You really remind me of the great Shiranui. You look exactly like the sacred statue of Kamiki. Let us pray the great Shiranui is looking over you from on high. I trusted the wanted list to you. Good luck. Thank you. I'll be back. Well, okay. You know, the short temper appeared. What's with this monster? It's got an exercising arrow stuck in it. And sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Finish it off. Don't let it get away. Short temper defeated. Simple enough. It was one of those monsters in the monster notebook, and we just happened to find it. Just happened to. It was right outside the door. You never know what you'll find next. You know that monster notebook you have? Well, you can cross off the wanted monster you're taking care of. Just finish off at the very bottom. Name off the list with your brush. Cool. It's one less monster. Won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat all the wanted monsters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. Maybe. Very possible he's going to be like, wow, give this reward to whoever decided to do this. Because no way it was you. I don't know what's over here. I could read the sign, but, I mean, where's the fun in that? I might as well just go ahead and go down there. Very neat. A vase, or a vase, if you will. Look, what the priest doesn't understand can't hurt him, right? That's how you survive existential horror. Yeah, I suppose. Are we saying that Okami is, in theory, a horror game? The Interloper. Oh, okay. Akuzo. Alrighty. Another mischief. Oh, you know what to do, my furry friend. What? Still trembling with excitement? Sorry. God damn. There we go. This a new enemy? That's not terrifying at all. Okay. That worked out well. See? Pretty sure I saw that fish on Gil one time. A book I still need to read. Might as well. That's okay. Let's see what we got here. Technist. Super Pyrotechnist, Tama. Gunpowder. It's kind of exciting. Legend of Orochi. Sure, why not? Restore, feed these animals their favorite foods, you will receive praise. He lies nestled in the central of Nippon. Wonder why Wolf would need gunpowder. We don't ask those kinds of questions. We just accept it. This village bears the burden of a sad and troublesome tradition. Each year on the night of the festival, the evil serpent Orochi appears, and white-plumed hero strikes from the roof a young maiden. Orochi consumes the girl's soul. I feel like I've heard this before. 100 years until Nagi slayed the fearsome serpent. Even today, the villagers recount their sorrowful past. Oh, you know what? I probably have heard this stuff through Persona. The full moon on the 15th night ushers in the eight-headed serpent. The sacrifice. Yeah, now I'm remembering some stuff. The sacrifice is chosen by way of an arrow decorated in white. Nagi engages the beast in a battle for the sake of his beloved Nami. Until his heroic act put the tradition to rest, 99 girls had been slain. This is a fact we must not forget. Like Canada airdropping wolves on Michigan to deal with the... Is that a real thing? Oh, it's called dead fish. The formed spirit of a woman who threw herself into the sea. Jesus. This demonic fish can fly by flapping its fins like wings. If you spot a fish carcass on the beach at night, it is recommended that you exercise the fin as if with a powerful slash. Doing so knocks the fish to the ground and sends them packing. Okay, so I can just slash them while they're up in the air. Got it. Oops. Horse. That's too many questions. Just that it's happening. That was the thing. It may or may not still be happening. Hold the phone. There we go. Man. Thing's so bright in here. No, no, that can't be right. Shouldn't be doing that. You there, got a minute? What's the little wisp doing here? I'm calling a wisp. I'm Easton the Wandering Artist. Well, you're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama the Flaming Pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. I literally had to spam him, actually. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at the formula posted on the wall there. Yeah? My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. Ooh, that's actually really cool. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, pup. Got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Not to mention I got a big flaming disc on my back. And your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feature your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold your hats, kids. Here I go. Brightest constellation in the sky. The Midnight Wonder Boy. I need a technique. I see. Oh, I see. Okay, I can see the... Maybe it's a technique that's a bomb of some sorts. Try to blow up again, I say. Yeah, because I see on the back over here, circle with a stem on it. They're gonna look like a bomb with a fuse. Let me see real quick. Oh, that's right. Beautimus. There's the cat. What? Well, that went really well. God. That was a little too clean. Well. There's that. Okay, time to go back to Kamiki Village. It should be there. Oh, hey, how about that? Found something else, too. Jesus!
Sorry, did I break your concentration?
Yes, you did! Fucking shit! God, that was loud. Oh my god, what's up, Max? Hello! How you doing, bud? Pardon the little thing right there. Let's see. Ooh, boy. Such side was a bed, all lights and day clothes on. I've been there. That's exactly what this this here couch has been doing for me. So I get it. Let's see. I have no idea why I know that Napoleon was... Oh, wait. I got a little too far. You know what? Sometimes a bit of trivia comes to mind and I have to ask myself, why the hell do I know that? I have no idea why I know that Napoleon was afraid of cats or that he was once attacked by starving rabbits intending for that he was putting on. But these are things I know. There's gotta be like a weird fact that I know of. I know there's something. Are you back to the village already? Check your map again if we haven't seen everything there is to see. I'm aware. We should explore the whole area very carefully. Maybe later. Yes, please. I guess we'll finally know soon how much NVIDIA will rip you off if you saw my post. I did see it, yes. Or at least assuming the date one that you're talking about. If there was another one, then I must have missed that. It's all this. It's just bustling with activity. The date, yeah. We'll see. I don't know. Everybody's got differing, I don't want to say opinions, but just like differing things that everyone's saying in terms of prices and stuff like that. I saw like some, and granted these are outlets that I've never heard of, so I mean, But I mean, there's some that are saying that it'll be more affordable. There's some that are saying that it'll be more expensive. I'm willing to bet it'll be more expensive, but I mean, and by more expensive, I mean gouge your eyes out expensive, not like an extra 200 bucks expensive. So, yeah, exactly. Everyone is speculating right now. So, I mean, I don't know. All I'm wanting right now is... I don't want it to be... If it's over 1,500, then I'm going to be like... I don't know if I can do that. That, for sure, will be one of those things. That's, like, probably not. We'll just have to see. It's just gonna suck if that ends up being the case. Either way, I don't... full respect to OJ, but I don't have the space for an extra PC. I just don't. And even if I move to my new place, no. So, and that's another extra $500 sitting right there. Especially with, like, a whole bunch of, like, setup right there that is way beyond everything right now. And should be more than enough that it's actually, like, you know, holding its own. Yeah, I only need the one. Plus, it's an extra, like, 500. I'm gonna sell it for 500. I think that's a decent price to sell the old PC, too. To be able to actually, you know, put onto the graphics card. We'll see. The CIA once tried using cats as spy animals with implanted microphones and all that, but in the initial test run, the cat was almost immediately... Oh, Man, that's just a downer. Did this guy come running back like a bitch? I bet he did. Like a little bitch. Looks like no. Haha! What a joy to see life returning to the land. Just 15 more to go. You'll be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Listen to the ramblings of an old woman, aren't you? Well, I was doing the laundry. I was ready to dry. I noticed my drying pole was gone. Whatever shall I do? Her drying pole? I don't know. Let's see. Nobody has locked in price. Right. I kind of picked up on what you meant. If the 5080 ends up being that much, then I guess 5070 Ti will be an option too at 12 gigabytes of VRAM. Yeah. Maybe. Part of me is also just sitting there is like, well, at that point, I might as well get like a 4080. Music old Mr. Orange does his dance to. Takes me back. He used to dance like that every single day. How many years has it been since the leaves blew about like this? It's nice to see our sacred tree, Konohana, in such good health. My withered old tree springing dancing a long time. He said it was because the power of the gods had weakened. Find the sacred deck up on the hill. I didn't actually speak with her again. Should have done a second. A darn pole go. How could something important like that just disappear? We're missing something that should be there, is she? Better help her out. I don't know. Oops. Oh, here. New drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? She has an orange on her head. Just now realizing that. Oh, wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Oh. I'm glad I was able to hang the laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. If only, right? Let's see. Maybe here? My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close! OJ likes to recommend AMD GPUs, but just last week I wanted to kick this card out of the pocket so I switched to the Pro drivers, which are meant to studio artists, etc. to get some stability. Latest driver was crashing while watching I mean, AMD GPUs, I mean, people are going to have their preferences, of course. And if these want to get pushed for those, then that's great. That's absolutely awesome. Especially, like, if they're going to be, you know, viable. I'm just picky, I guess, is my thing. Like, I've had reliability in AMD CPUs. I've had reliability in NVIDIA GPUs. I've had reliability in all of that, in those things specifically. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, that's what's worked for me. That's what I'm sticking with. A lot of people could try to, like, you know, maybe sell me on, like, something else. And, like, there's a chance. I used to be an iPhone guy. Just to kind of give an example. Until now, I'm an Android guy. So, I mean, it's very possible my opinion may sway, but it's going to take a little while to actually do that. Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Oh. Meanwhile, I'm now an iPhone guy. You just be sure to come to my house tonight. Oh. I was gonna say, you have to be... I'm an iPhone guy begrudgingly at the moment, but I do generally prefer Android. It's just been one of those things that, like, in terms of, like, some of the updates, some of the things that are, you know, app compatibility and stuff like that, I'm just like, I think I'd rather just have Android and not mess with having to be strictly within an ecosystem. And it's like, I don't know. You're the new king of hole digging. If you want to call me that, then sure. I don't know if I would phrase it any other way. It's perfect the way it is. That old man is all excited about the sacred tree's recovery. So the sacred tree came back to light. Just a boring tree with leaves? What's the big deal? Ah, kids. To live in such blissful ignorance. Can't believe it. A sacred tree Konohana covered in leaves. Should be a good season for my turnips too then, I guess. Oh. Not sure if I'll remain an iPhone for a following model, but I wanted to try it. But, I mean, it's nice to try new things. I like the smoothness of iOS, but there are some choices that piss me off at times. There are just some things that I've realized that... I think you ended up telling me about it, Max, but it was one of those that was like, maybe it was you. Maybe it was the guy who was, like, selling me the Android. I don't remember. It was one of those that you ended up seeing iPhone going like, look at this brand new, never before seen feature. And meanwhile, I'm there on Android going, yeah, I got that. What are you talking about? Like, never before seen. I don't know about that, but I mean, maybe for you guys, sure. I mean, you know, I'm happy for you, but... Though with EU playing tough with Apple, it's starting to open up. They're being very... I mean, it's because of the EU that you can thank them for having, you can thank the EU, excuse me, let me rephrase that. You can thank the EU for basically forcing Apple to go USB-C. Thank God, dude. So fucking much. The biggest one for me was widgets, I think is what they said. I don't remember when it was. I want to say it was actually this... this thing, like, this coming generation of Apple. And you got, like, you know, a bunch of, really neat widgets on here. Like my weather, my alarm clock that's there, move around. And then they showed off, it's like, yeah, now you can have widgets on your home screen. It's like... Yeah, so? Like, I'm just, like, staring back at my phone going, like, didn't I not have that? Yeah, I do have that. What? Like, and it's just genuinely confusing. More than anything. I wouldn't even necessarily say it's anything bad. It's just, I'm just like, huh. Okay. Hey, Sakuya, my little blossom. Oh, don't talk to her like that. You're looking mighty fine, thanks to us. Why didn't she say something? I don't think of it, I haven't seen her around lately. She didn't kick the bucket, did she? Jesus. Come on, Sakuya. Let's see that pretty little face of yours. I know, let's ask old Mr. Orange what's going on. Where's Mr. Orange, then? Is he back on his, oh, no, he's up on the hill. Forgot. USB-C is ironic because Apple is part of the consortium who develops it, and they switched to it willingly on MacBooks in 2016 and for the iPad in like 2017. Oh, I did not know that. But kept the iPhone Lightning until now. I didn't realize that they actually changed those. Those initial ones, I guess I should say, to be clear. Look at that man get it! Holy shit! What is he, like, 7,900 years old? Look at him fucking go! You know that he has arthritis, and so, like, all of his bones are fucking aching right now. You just heard, like, every crack going through that. You're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss she gave me. Oh, white one, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You're a spunky little thing, aren't you? You don't want to, like, start causing a whole bunch of problems yourself. I have an iPad Pro 2018, bought used. That is on USB-C, so only my iPhone needs lighting. It's so fucking weird. It's just strange. It's, I need to try to find the video. A guy who goes by the name of Das Bullshit. Did the Gmod Idiot Box series, and has since just fucking disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know. I say that now, and he's probably gonna be, like, just made a recent video for all I know. Let me make sure. Nope, still gone. He ended up making a video that was talking about, like, the 8th gen consoles. And how, and he uses, like, Steam, or not Steam, Gmod, you know, for animation and such. So, he did one with, what's it, with that console generation, talking about how PS4 was just, like, you know, super cool about it, and then Xbox was like, I hate you! And then tried shooting people, and then just shot himself in the foot. That's exactly what it feels like whenever I see, Apple. Close that out. Yeah, I already got the NVIDIA, the NVIDIA store opened up on my phone because I know that's gonna be an issue. Baby, are you man? Quick thing. Apologies, 1 second. Voila. Alright, perfect. Have your fun, but don't disturb the villagers. I have other things to worry about. Snowball? Have you witnessed the majestic figure of Konohana? Me. Generally, it used to be that iOS is behind on features, but they crafted those features well and it was really polished, while Android did new features and sometimes were a bit less polished. However, something has been happening at Apple in the recent couple of years, and iOS has gotten pretty buggy too. I don't think it's any coincidence, but from what I remember, and only I, okay, like, I could have this dead wrong, but what I remember was that, the instant that Steve Jobs ended up actually dying, God rest his soul, it seemed like there was kind of like a slow downward trend with Apple. And things just kind of started getting out of hand a little bit. I don't know if it's like completely out of hand. Now, again, I'm not very well versed in the tech universe or anything like that. So, I mean, for all I know, I could have that dead wrong. But, I mean, still, it seemed like that's the moment that you started seeing the $100 Apple Pencil. And it's like, no. Things like that. As you no doubt noticed, she has made a miraculous recovery. My dancing must have made a connection with the sacred tree. Sure, bud. Keep telling yourself that. Although, he's got some fucking moves, that's for sure. I'll give him that. For a guy who is straight up, like, one bad dance move away from his funeral. Like, just, you know, basically slipping, cracking his hip, and then just destroying his entire life. Yeah, he's pretty good. She still won't respond to my questions. Perhaps her evil plague spirit has ascended to heaven. It cannot be. Shannon's playing Balatro right now. But if it has, my secret Konohana shuffle shall summon it back. Some kind of dance? Now you're talking, Gramps. If only I could harness the power of the earth. Okay. Yes. It's impressive, but still. I don't expect my dance to have any effect right now. I need the power of the earth to save the sacred trees. It's the only power that can restore all our withered trees. Since I would never again. Oh, just look at me. I've become so gloomy in my old age. Until after all our withered trees are restored. You can prove nothing. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. They were all about bringing... Oh, no, too far. Yeah, I read that one. Jobs was definitely key behind the polish, but he was also the one behind some stupid ideas, like his stance was that the phone shouldn't have a file manager. And iOS did not have one back then. I was banging my head to the wall. Just to make sure. No. That's actually usable for me as an ex-Android guy back then. Nope. So, to be clear... Make the trees bloom. Yeah, okay. Any withered old trees spring into bloom with that. He said it was because the power of the gods had weakened. You'll find out. So, hold on. Well, these would be the trees, right? The withered trees? Oh! Okay, maybe I just wasn't close enough then. Got an iPad mini first gen for free from my provider back into like 2016. Sold it rather quick because, well, first of all, it was slow as hell, but also because it was so limited. Double checking things here. Samsung Tab S2 instead. From back in 2016, or are you talking about for, like, recently? You bought that tab? Oh, 2016, got it. No! My fruit! God, I hope I'm not missing any over here. Oh, I can do multiple. Okay. Strange. $5 years old, though it will probably drop out of support soon-ish. Eventually they end up actually... Things start going out of style. Sounds of Android is app quality. Especially on tablets. Hold the phone. Yeah. Especially on tablets where most apps on Android and our phone apps stretch a big screen and really huge. Yeah, rather than it being like, you know, made for tablet, like, or optimized for tablet use. What? Oh, that's right. Oops. I didn't mean that. Just kind of happened. Now, is that all of them, is the question. Last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village trees have sprung back to life. This guy doesn't have an iPad app, sadly, so what the iPad does in case of an iPhone app Middle of the screen, phone size, and that's not great either. They're kind of budding too. They're in a. I mean, they don't even have drafts. That's probably like my one thing that I wish they had in Blue Skies. They had drafts, but you know, it's one of those things that I'm sure it'll end up getting around to it. I have faith in that. I'm sure that like that's another thing that they'll eventually get around to. And to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. It is time for the Konohana Shuffle. So summon back the spirit of the divine tree, Konohana. Do it, Mr. Orange. I'm gonna get fucking plastered. I must break my vow of temper. Jesus Christ. I must get fucked up. Horribly so. In order for the gods to listen to me. I'm pretty sure the gods are just like sitting there going like, they're one of those neighbors that are just like slamming down on the floor and going, keep it down! Shut up! Gingerly sip, yeah. I'm sure, buddy. Yes. Yes! Hey, Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, you soon. What you're about to see is the stuff of legends. Yeah, I was about to say. She's getting a full whiff of that horrible, horrible, like, just beer smell. You know what the gods want? Me to get absolutely turned. I've also kind of noticed I do prefer at least some kind of algorithm because I follow Water64 on Blue Sky and he posts so much things that my feed is basically posts all the time. I think I need to do another one of those algorithm like mutual moots as they putting them on Blue Sky. That seemed to work actually okay for the most part, from what I could tell. I'm meeting like a bunch of new people. I have way more followers on there than I ever did in any other social media. I'm not one for numbers, but that's one of those that's like, huh, that's neat. Get to actually meet some new people here. But also, I'm starting to see some things with the algorithm that's like, yeah, it's starting to kind of like turn some things around. I want it back to what I had it before. Oh. Ammy's too good for this world. She's doing all this to, like, just stroke everybody's ego right now. Not only was he old and fucked up, he went and got fucked up. Oh, shit. What are you wearing now? Amaterasu. Sakuya? You're alive, and you, look very nice, right? Like, goddamn. The sea were full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery. Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. But my God. Yes, ma'am. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. No, ma'am, thank you. What exactly does a praise do in this game? I don't think I know yet. Or maybe it was mentioned and I just forgot. It's been a while since I've actually cracked this game open. And I see that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon. But if you restore the guardian sapling spread about the land, you too will benefit. This guy's still just passed out, fucking plastered. After, like, during all of this. Amazing. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Thank you, ma'am. Oh man, what now? Another constellation? Aha. Okay. Come on. This is a fun game. Oh, he's back. Or is this another god? Oops. That's another one, okay. That's cool. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. This is a great game. This is a fucking great game, dude. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Hasugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of Flora gods, to reveal myself. I thought I didn't see that correctly. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. So, Flora trio. So there's a third monkey in all of this. Holy smokes! That was Hasugami. He's got to pay for that broken camera he ended up landing on. With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Ammy. I gotta remember that that's how her name is spelled. I probably need to change that on the title of my YouTube video. Been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads there? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet. Water lily brush technique creates lily pads in the water. All you gotta do is draw circles in the water. Okay. Damn. That's it? Cool. Get that smirk off your face. That's just my usual face, dog. Dog. Ha. Ha. I didn't even try to do that. Let's see. Not to go into politics too much, but since it's related, did you hear what's happening with the right-wingers and Twitter? That really is a sick I didn't, actually. Color me intrigued, though. I will ask. Just to hear what's happening, I guess. Stay informed on some things. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know. Now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. I know exactly where to go. I know there's a waterway for a ferry that went out of business. Around here. Oh, around here? Have I... Oh. No. I don't think I'm seeing this correctly. Still, though. Little Sakuya is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. In a nutshell, Elon came forward in support of H1B and MAGA got really... H1... Okay, now that's another one I'm going to have to end up looking up. Hang on. Maybe that is something I've heard, but that doesn't ring a bell to me. Definitely haven't heard of this, I think. Temporary visa that allows U.S. employers to hire foreign workers in specialty occupations. U.S. employers to hire foreign workers and basically getting immigrants for working. Yeah, wow. What a fucking way to go with that. Let's see. And MAGA got really fired up about it. Elon told him to fuck off and started unverifying accounts that were against H1B. Now that MAGA are crying about censorship. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah. Not to delve too deep into it, of course, but my god, how incredible is that? The more I think about it, the funnier it is. Units, okay. How big of a water lily can I make? Not big at all. Ah. Come on. I can get up there. I know I can. There's probably a double jump that I don't know about. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, you getting that time right there. Not that Elon doesn't have an agenda on it. He wants workers for cheap, of course, yeah. But it's hilarious to see them eat each other, and I guess Elon also got a slap in the face to see what kind of people he's dealing with. It's weird. That's kind of why I'm laughing about it. Because now it just wonders how our dumbass president is going to be responding to that. Like, because anything goes now. If he's going to end up going, looking at his followers and going, wow, sucks. Anyway, where's my caviar? Or if he's going to go to war with Elon, I have no idea. Anything goes right now. And all I could sit there and think is just like, where's my popcorn? I want to see how this goes. You know? I believe Trump did come forward in favor. There you go. I mean, he's a businessman, first and foremost. He's not a president. He's not a fucking president. He's a racist businessman. So, I mean, of course, I'm not surprised in that. I think there's already posters, if I'm not mistaken. Again, not to dive too deep into it, but I guess as closing things, it's just funny to think about this. There's already posters being made by right-wingers saying, I regret voting for Trump. Which is like... Sucks. Alright. Well, you asked for it, though. Oh, great. Can't wait to see the Empire crumble since dude isn't even in office yet and things are going from 0 to 100. It's... I'm gonna say now, if the U.S. ends up going to war and they try to draft everybody, like, and I just disappear, like, from streams and stuff like that, it's because I'm in jail. And I refuse to go to war for any of those assholes' egos. Absolutely not. Not, like, it's not because I'm bravely out there going to war. No, I'm bravely in fucking jail going, like, no, fuck you. I'm not going out there. So, yeah. Anyways, that's we're getting into really deep territory there. I don't want to go any further than that. It's just, I don't know. I do like that you ended up bringing that up because I had no idea about that. That is hilarious. Honestly, honest to God. Oh, man. But let's hope that doesn't happen on topic over. Yeah, exactly. 110%. Oh, man. All right. Anyways, we're going to call it a night right there. We're already at 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think that's a successful little run right there. This game is picking up steam. I'm not going to say that it was, like, slow at the beginning. I don't think it was. It's just, you know, there's a lot of, like, talking and everything, and so you're kind of just like, okay, taking it all in. But once you're actually into the thick of it, it's like, this is a lot of fun. This is great. This is just absolutely great. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it so far. It's unfortunate. God damn it. It's unfortunate that I have to put this on the back burner again for this coming month. So once this month or this week is over, we start Jankuary. Which I had forgotten was the case, and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, that's right. I already know one game that I'm going to play. Actually, let me see, hang on. There's a few others. I could tell you for sure one game that I forgot to do that too. Hang on. Let me see. Come on. There we go. It's a new month, new me. Any hoots. Oh yeah, that's right. So one game, I guess if you're out of games, OJ will probably find some gems again. He and I have been looking forward to playing a game. If not together, then he said that he would be interested in co-streaming, which I've never done before. I don't know how that works, but it's like, that could be fun. Who knows? It was Wanted Dead. And, oh boy, is that one that I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to play that. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. I just saw one and thought, yeah, maybe. And I just thought of another one. There's Sir Whoop Ass. We could end up playing that. I have yet to actually crack out the Wii U emulator. And the few games that I actually have for said emulator. This one I think I would like to be able to play is called Devil's Third. You ever seen that? I think that would be an interesting one to be able to actually play. There's definitely some others on here. We'll end up taking a look, of course. So, but like I said, we're going to do that next week, because I even forgot about that. And granted, I mean, it's the first. we're not gonna be missing too many days. It's literally, at least for me, 30 minutes away from actually being the second day of 2025. In essence, co-streaming is that you hop on a Discord call and you both stream on your own channels. I believe Twitch nowadays supports combining your chats, though. Back then it didn't. I see. I definitely would like to know. So, I mean, it's basically like just combining audiences. I was gonna say that if it's co-streaming, meaning that it's like that you would play the same game even if it was like single player at the same time. It's like, man, that'd be great, but I don't know how that would work per se. Not saying that like it wouldn't work. I'm saying that like I don't understand yet. Is all I'm saying. Unless it's one of those cases where like you just don't. One of us doesn't stream and we just all watch one person. Not exactly sure. But we'll be able to see. Still got a little bit of time to figure all that stuff out. OJ&J was trying to compete in DKC who beats the game first. Oh, I'm going to be taking my time. That's the thing. I'm not going to be competing. If it was a game like Donkey Kong Country or, you know, DKC 2 and stuff like that, games that I have played before, or Mario World, any of that stuff, yes, absolutely I would be competing in that. But this one, you guys know me, I want to be able to actually, like, savor the fucking, the tangy, hearty taste of these horrible fucking games. So, I mean, especially as somebody who has never played them before yet, like, not yet, I like to see how some of this shit just plays out. Because it's incredible. I still think about, like, what was it, 2 years ago that I had, like, probably the best Jankuary I could think about where all 4 games crashed, 4 or 5 games crashed on me. At least one time. Incredible. Just absolutely fucking incredible. But anyways, yeah, we'll call it a night right there. I need to go ahead and try to get some rest while I got the chance. I still have those clips of shit. I think back on those sometimes. I'm just like, it's unbelievable, some of these games. Anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Much love to every single one of y'all, alright? Thank you so very much. Hopefully we can actually see you guys come tomorrow. Hopefully I will be on tomorrow. I don't see why I wouldn't be, but anything's possible. Anyways, thank you so very much. Anyone else that was stopped by, say a quick peek, I very much appreciate you guys as well. Thank you so much. Maybe consider leaving a follow. We can see in the future. If not, totally cool. Totally understand. Just hope you enjoyed. And as all that is important, thank you. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, lovely, amazing. Much love to every single one of y'all. We'll see you guys come tomorrow, alright? Please be sure to follow me here, socials, Discord, you know the entire fucking drill to run through with you. With that all being said, I'll catch y'all later. I think my mic is maybe a little too sensitive. Like, I see the top red of my clap, and then, like, I test the snaps just to make sure that, like, it's actually working well. But, like, I don't know. It's just oddly sensitive in the weirdest